Oh, hey, look! 200cc is out for Mario Kart 8! I love Mario Kart 8! I can't believe I just lost at every single level in the game. Okay, so that was actually kind of cool. What is up, everybody? I am Captain Davy Bones, and the 200cc came out on Mario Kart 8, and I'm here hoping to help some of you out a little bit. Now, this just recently came out, probably within a week, I would say. This DLC came out, so keep that in mind, that is when I am making this video. And I'm just going to offer you guys some really quick tips and tricks here to help you out. And if you haven't done so, check the description. I like to encourage you guys to help out other people in need. And you can find a link in the description. That is a place I like to give to help people in need. There's a lot of stuff going on at this period of time with earthquakes and riots and stuff. So I like to encourage you guys to do that. Also, if you haven't joined our Swashbuckling crew, you can do that by hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and joining us for lots of other crazy stuff like eating weird sandwiches and stuff and playing more video games. But when I first started the 200cc, and as you can see there, I have played other courses other than just the first cup in 200cc. They're just not reflected right there. But when I first tried this, see, I like to play Yoshi and on a bike, and it just was not working for me. So I would like to just give you guys a few suggestions to try out to start out with. This might not be the greatest strategy ever, but it is something that I have found to be extremely helpful in my 200cc playing. So what I recommend you do is I like Link. He's a heavy character. If you have other heavy characters, you may want to do that. And I like the Blue Falcon. As you can see here, my stats here, I have really good, they're pretty good speed and acceleration. I think those are very important. And as you can see, the handling and traction are not too bad either. One important thing that I found is that these tires, the leaf tires, seem to do pretty good on the 200cc, and I like the Hylian Kite. I'm a big Zelda fan, so we're going to go just towards the first cup here, and I'm just gonna point out a few things that you guys may want to keep in mind. And this may be obvious to some of you, but if you're completely struggling and you're getting 8th place in every single race or whatever, some of these things might help you to keep in mind. And I'll just point them out real quick here as we go through a couple races. If you want to see me do more 200cc races, subscribe to the channel. I plan to probably do a few cups and stuff, but for now we're just going to keep it simple. Now, one thing is you're going to want to drift as usual, but you don't need to drift around every single minor tiny corner. And as much as it is very difficult to like beat 150cc, for example, if you make a mistake like I just did, it seems to be pretty easy to recover in 200cc. You're going so fast, and so you don't have to hit every single boost and every single thing perfectly. You kind of want to pick your battles, because if you get going too fast, hitting too many boosts, hitting too many secrets, your chances are you'll lose control. So you're going to want to like choose where you want to drift. If you can make a slight turn without actually engaging that boost, like you can drift it without the boost, like that right there was an increase in speed, but totally has messed me up. I have that mushroom right there, and that's going to be helpful for you in not losing control. The other thing is, in some of these levels there are insanely sharp turns, and you do have a B button to brake, and it might seem absurd to slow down in Mario Kart just because of how competitive it is, but it's super helpful to not mess yourself up by like losing control from your boosts and whatnot. So you're just going to try to keep those things in mind. I did get second here. I got first in my last round, but because I'm commentating, probably it's a lot harder to focus. So just slow everything down, and as frustrating as some of the turns and stuff can be in this game, and towards the later levels, I'll tell you right now, it's going to take a lot of practice, but you're going to want to figure out which turns you want to drift around, where you want to get your boosts and stuff like that, because it's not best to hit every single boost, single speed thing, and yeah, use that brake too. I recommend a heavier character that can recover well, and I'm not trying to get any huge boosts. As you can see here, it's basically unless it's a giant turn like that, you just get what you can out of it. Right there, I skipped that entirely. Sometimes you're able to jump, and just that jump will help you with a turn, and then you won't have to boost. Now there are some times where it is nice to boost and where it's not going to mess you up, and you can feel free to do that, but the biggest piece of advice I can give you is just to learn the levels, play them, keep practicing, don't give up on this game. It's kind of just a different ball game altogether with the 200cc. There are some advantages and disadvantages. I would say overall it's probably a lot harder, but there are some aspects of it that seem more forgiving, and I think that they probably did that intentionally to keep people from becoming too terribly frustrated. But yeah, just keep that in mind, guys, and we'll see if we can get a first place here. You can just stick around with me. I guess that's all I have to say, real short and sweet, until I have more time to experiment with it. But that has drastically changed it. I got a gold cup my first time after switching those characters and changing those techniques up. I got a 3-star gold my first time, which, like, before I did that, I was getting like 12th place and stuff like that, which I'm not showing off right now because I got 2 seconds in a row, but you'll just have to trust me. But I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys. I hope this is helpful in some way. Now, like I said, don't judge me based off of if this is old information or if you have some other great strategy. This is just a basic thing to get you started, and hopefully help some of you guys out and make 200cc more playable. It actually is really fun when you get used to it. I think I might even like it better. But just keep those things in mind, and leave comments below if you have kart combinations or strategies or anything like that. And maybe, if need be, I'll make a follow-up video. But I hope that helps you guys out. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I'd love to have you along for more adventures. We do lots of crazy stuff on this channel. Usually we're doing funny stuff or having discussions or playing games, me and my little brother. So if that interests you, then hit that subscribe button. Alright, see you later, guys.